Can a man just like pie?
Sure. Hey guys, just real quick, wanted to put this out there. We have heard this album before, so for those of you who are wondering about us talking, we are talking during it is because we have heard these songs before, we've heard this album before. That's why we're talking. We have to interact with chat as well, so enjoy. All right, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the 3 Idiots Talking podcast. We are here to continue our Led Zeppelin discography. It's been a couple videos since, or a few videos now, since we last recorded a Led Zeppelin video, but we said we finished our discography and we intend to. Our last one was Led Zeppelin was House of the Holy, and I think that was a pretty good album. Everyone seemed to enjoy it a lot. Now we move on to Physical Graffiti, Zeppelin album number 6, if I'm correct, right? Yep, Physical Graffiti. This album came out in 1975. It is an hour and 22 minutes long. It is 15 songs deep. And besides that, I will let Cole give a proper description of this album. Go ahead, Cole.
Well, after Houses of the Holy, they found themselves not really sure where to go. But they basically decided, all right, well, we have a bunch of stuff from previous recording sessions that we just haven't finished yet, so we're gonna finish those up. And then they came up with it's basically half that and then half new stuff that they just came up with, and we're really pushing the boundaries of stuff with songs that you will hear. Yeah.
And it came up with a cool album cover idea as well.
So basically turned into a double album. The only double album they would ever release.
Only double album. I like the album cover. I like this apartment cover. I don't know where it's a building.
It's a building in New York. You can go to it.
Pretty damn cool. All right, so I know this album is very contentious in the Zeppelin discography. This and Zeppelin 4, and of course some others, but this and Zeppelin 4 are constantly talked about as the top 2 in their discography. We won't talk about it right now at the start, but is there any other albums besides this and Zeppelin 4 that also get talked about as the best one?
How's the Holy?
I mean, in the Zeppelin fan base, any of the first 6 can be, if you ask a Zeppelin fan to rank their first 6 albums, you're bound to get any number of different rankings. I mean, it's basically a crapshoot if you ask them.
Okay, all right. But Physical Graffiti and Zeppelin 4 tend to be towards the top, right?
Sure.
Usually,
sure.
The first 6 are pretty much kept in the same regard.
All right.
I mean, I guess I would say 4 is usually considered to be is usually ranked higher up, I suppose.
We will continue the Zeppelin discography, Physical Graffiti, and then we will finish it out. And then remember, for those who are watching at the beginning, Pink Floyd, Radiohead coming up afterwards. So get ready for that if you're a Floyd or a Radiohead fan. But let's get started. Starting off. First disc, first song, Custard Pie.
And James, I will answer your question, but first I need to ask, who do you think is the oldest of us?
Yeah, please do, actually. Go first.
Yep, Ryan is the oldest. What are you, 28 now?
27.
Alright, so I'm 27.
Oh, there's the Physical Graffiti vinyl. I knew you guys were going to have that one.
Ryan's 27.
Hello, Tony.
Cole's 25. I'm 19. There's your answer.
The greatest album of all time. Woo. Some hot takes already.
I don't know about that.
Not.
It is 19. Now that's a wah. Screeching wah. Had he ever used a wah pedal this hard before?
Not that hard.
Certainly not one that raw sounding.
Oh yeah. What a groove.
That just reminds you of that Fantano soundbite. Fresh pie, save me a slice. You never heard that.
No.
It was a big sound on TikTok. Fantano blew up on TikTok.
3 days, Noah.
I know. That's a heck of a question.
Wow. Oh, this rhythm. Lyrical geniuses on this one.
That's your pie. Didn't mean anything else. He's simply talking about a nice.
Really likes pie.
He's a big pie guy,
Give him a slice.
you know? And when you are cutting that pie, he'd appreciate it if you saved him a.
You couldn't even finish that without smiling.
I mean, but yeah. Aside from the lyrics being like kind of a dumb euphemism, you know, pretty fucking fire. You know, very very good start to this album. Incredible groove, which I mean is gonna get redundant to say because it's a Led Zeppelin album, and they're being as bluesy as they are here. But it feels like they get a little more funk oriented, just a little bit on this song. You know, and they get a little creative with the keyboards or synthesizer, whatever that is. It's a lot of fun. And then Jimmy just kind of bursts in with a really, for the first time, going for the wah pedal that hard.
Yeah.
In their discography, really going for it. And it's great. He does a great job. Solo's awesome. You know, pretty straightforward, but super fun, groovy rock song right here. I'll give it a 8.5 to a 9.
8.5 to a 9. Yeah, I mean, this song has an incredible groove and rhythm, and man, does that wah pedal kick when he brings it in. Like Cole said, I had not heard Jimmy Page use a wah pedal nearly to this extent, and it fits with this rhythm, it fits with this groove, fits with the melody. I think Robert sounds great. Only problem is his lyrics are fucking stupid. It's a euphemism, but it's not even that.
And
really...
a man just like pie.
Sure, until you figure out what it's about. Yeah, I mean, it's an entire song about pie. Let you guys figure that one out for yourselves, but those who know. Ultimately, I quite enjoy everything else about it. Sort of a letdown about the lyrics, but everything else is great. That's at least a minimum of an 8. I'd go 8 to an 8.5. No.
Yeah, when it comes to their euphemisms for sexual things, this is certainly not the worst that they've done. So, I mean, the lyrics aren't that bad.
Oh, you mean the
Do you have a
lemon
problem
song?
with lemons? Do you have a problem with lemons?
I have an issue when he's talking about squeezing it till the juice runs down his leg.
I don't see what the problem is.
Oh, no.
What is the issue?
That's a little too much detail.
I mean, it's kind of weird that he wants lemon juice running down his leg. But
It is.
What else does that mean?
Forward.
Does that mean
Let's move
something
forward.
else?
Let's move forward.
Yeah, it's got a little groove to it. Solo is solid, a little overrated because he uses a wah pedal, something he doesn't do very often. I mean, it's still a good solo, but I think people shit themselves a little too hard. I also think the song didn't need to be 4 minutes. But besides that, I enjoy it, and I'd give it an 8.
All right, up next we have The Rover. Song is good enough for me to allow it from Robert.
Love that drumming though.
Oh yeah.
Man, I remember when everybody got their panties in a bunch for Greta Van Fleet's first song, having a riff that sounded like The Rover. That was an interesting time.
10 from Tarney right away.
Oh boy.
Relax.
Wrong, we got a harmonica solo too, and Morph the Groove didn't waste time.
Oh, it didn't waste time, it's just had too much of it.
What a great riff. +10 from Rickster.
You're gonna feel like
Rover
it's a party
fans.
pooper.
Rover fans feeling
They come out in drones. Big fans. That's a center bar. Another 10. Damn, we really bringing out the Rover fans. Top 3 page riff.
I don't know about that.
Wow. It's not.
Because Kashmir will bring that home. And, no quarter, thank you. I love it better this one.
That second riff in Achilles' Last Stand, I don't know, man. That's the kind of my top
Oh, yeah.
Love that I think he's bending the last note. Right there. Yeah.
Oh, he's sliding down the neck. He's holding it and sliding down.
I love that he does that. It makes it like go back to the beginning so well.
Yes, James Diamond, I agree. He's not at his vocal peak anymore. I agree.
Well, you already lost to Roadhouse.
Yeah, but I feel like they did a better job masking it for the most part
did a
at
worse
certain
job.
points. Depends on the song.
Oh, the solo is good.
He sounds really fine.
Oh, God, yeah. I will admit, he's stressing his vocals too hard on this.
His voice was not done in 1970. He sounded the best in 1971.
This is like his voice is halfway done on this album. That's what I would say.
There are peaks and valleys of his voice on this album.
And this is
pretty high
middle
up.
ground.
think he does. I mean, the next song is probably the best vocally he does on the album. At least from songs that were recorded during these sessions for this album. Honestly, the riff we're about to get to is the best riff on this song. Probably.
On this song or this album?
This song.
Oh,
yeah. That riff. He goes up. Oh, man.
I don't know. I don't know if
amazing.
I'm busting like you are about that.
God, that song is good.
That's
I'll
such
go
a catchy
first and
riff,
just
yeah.
get my
All
quote
right.
bad take out of the way. Fucking blow it up
We
the
had
water
like
like
4
everybody else.
tens off the start of the song, Noah.
Yeah, that's so fucking nuts.
That's dramatic.
Okay. Let's get the good stuff out of the way.
He's like, all right.
Time
We
to look
got
at this
Yeah.
shit.
Okay, let's get the good stuff out of the way.
Go for
The
it.
entire instrumental. Especially during the verses. The riff and the drum groove. Well, they create a bit of a exceptional groove. I enjoy a lot. It has a good guitar solo. Now let's get to the things I don't enjoy. The vocals. Not crazy about the vocals.
Don't have a problem.
At some points, he sounds really thin. His voice sounds really thin and weak, especially when he tries to reach up for some higher notes that I don't enjoy. I'm already very picky with my Robert Plant vocal performances, so when we get more into these sections of their career, it's going to be even more picky because he's getting worse. He just is. But in total, it's still a good song. I think the instrumental takes a lot of the load for that. I would give it 8 to an 8.5.
8 to an 8.5. All right, Cole, your response, please.
Oh,
Well, I understand
You
his
understand, yeah.
grievances, and there will be moments on this album that I think he's not ideal vocally, because I mean, when you scream your brains out for 2 to 3 hours, a night on tour for like the first 4 years of your band, then
Existing.
if you don't take care of your voice, you're gonna fuck it up, and he did not take care of his voice at all.
Well, to be fair to them, none of them took care of anything.
It's true, but fair enough. But I mean, yeah, it's gonna get a lot more gruff, but I think he handles it pretty well for the most part. I mean, I think he handles it very well on this song. I don't really have a problem with the vocals on this song specifically. But there will be moments later on where I don't think his vocals are great. But yeah, I don't really have a problem with his vocals on here, and I mean, yeah, the instrumental is fantastic. It's one of the most straightforward songs in their discography, especially on an album this late in their discography. But their
Yeah.
writing level is so good that at this point they've just learned how to whatever they try to do, they keep it interesting, no matter what it is.
Well,
that
they
they're
throw in
going for.
little nuances on everything, like that slide at the end and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. And him raising the octave of the last riff he's playing towards the end of the song, which is awesome. But yeah, I mean, this is just really, really fucking great writing. And I think some really cool lyrics as well. I think the lyrics on the song are really, really good. I will throw the rover.
Here we go.
It's
He's not doing that.
between a 9 and a 9.5. I feel like it's a 9.25.
So we'll go throw it 9 to a 9.5.
Sure, you can throw it a 9 to a 9.5.
Well, I will say
It's not a 10.
I love the guitar on this. I love the riff, and I know that's been a common phrase here. The drums are they're good, not great. Definitely heard better bottom fills and everything. Plant's lyrics are fantastic. I do kind of understand what Noah's saying about his voice, but I also think it's a little raw sounding and it's a little raunchy. It's getting into the weeds a bit, and that can sound pretty cool too. It doesn't have to be he's just flatlining. He does over stress it a couple times to the point where even his mic is starting to get a little puffed out a bit. That's not a bad thing at all, though. I think you can work that if you work it right. And this is the type of song where stressing the vocals works right. Now, we will see, as Cole said, examples in the next few songs where there is over, the problems with his vocal cords at this point. But
you can hear it.
You can definitely hear the stressed out vocals a bit more. On this song, I feel it works, though. I'm going to go 9.5. All right. Well, up next, we have In My Time of Dying.
We made it to the long boy.
Skirt. I don't know why
Oh,
you said
that
that.
is a slide guitar.
Is that?
Yes.
Yeah, he's even wearing. Well, I mean, I would assume he was wearing the metal thing when he recorded this.
Metal,
when they played
glass, whatever it is, whatever you want it to be.
Looks metal.
Oh, I know. I just know they make them out of metal and glass.
Oh.
I haven't seen
I
the
did not.
performance.
Coolest start to any rock song in history.
Stop.
I
Fucking
don't know
stop.
if that's true. I mean, I don't even know if that's true for this album.
Kashmir's got a pretty cool one, too.
I mean,
Yeah, there you go.
Kashmir.
Backtrack.
Spoiler, I guess. Kashmir starts out with the greatest guitar riff of all
That's
time.
true.
Oh my god.
But I don't know. It's not just the
We're the-
guitar riff on this.
You really
one.
think that's a bad take?
Turn it up?
I just don't think it's the right
Alright,
take.
I'll turn it up, boys.
We're
Sorry.
batting,
Okay, but
we're batting 0 right now.
Oh my lord.
You know what? Max volume. Oh, what the hell? I paused it.
Pause.
Max volume for you boys. Can't go any louder than this on Spotify.
Yeah.
100 out of 10.
It's a lot.
Oh.
This drum sounds so big.
Get this fella a metronome. Right over there.
I'm 0 for 3 on those hits.
You always do this. You'll be in the car just doing shit. I'm like, what are you even trying to pretend like you're doing?
Who do you think you are? Best drummer of all time? You'll hear it.
The drum sound hurts. It's so good.
Sounds like he's denting them. They sound caved in.
It's awesome. What is the best riff of all time then? Noah. Let's go, Connor.
I'm gonna take a look.
I mean,
Give
Kashmir,
a
right?
proper
This is
answer.
on a charm. It's about a bullet.
I think the Marky Moon riff is better. The Marky Moon. Well, that's the current text.
I mean, that's not me. Did you put this top? Did you put Kashmir top 10?
Probably. I just don't know if it's even the best Zeppelin riff.
I mean, I would certainly hear your argument.
Yeah, but I wouldn't make it for one.
Those are like
You've never heard this song before.
that drumming. No, we're not even close to the best drumming part. What? It's so insane.
I was unaware that this was a Dylan cover.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if Dylan wrote it. I know Dylan played the song. It might just be some super fucking old song. It's a gospel blues song called Jesus While I Die in Bed. It's a really great song.
Fuck, I throw only 3% weaker.
I love you so bad. Cosmic.
If you're rather upset.
What about the one of the greatest drumming sessions ever recorded? I'm not even gonna pretend I don't like this. Like airplane, brother.
Settle down, son.
Oh yeah. What's up, Cosmic?
Oh, she made it.
Yay, Cosmic made it. Let's go.
How about you, Chad? You hear those angels marching?
Not at the moment. Almost sounds like he's saying, "Oh my cheese it."
The memes that like Zeppelin and stuff that has come up with what he's saying there, what it sounds like he's saying there.
Put a lot of CH into the J for Jesus. you're losing me. Climax in my ear.
So rad. Oh my god.
All right, should I get my bad opinion out of the way?
Oh
God.
Are you really gonna have a bad take? How are you really gonna have a negative take about this song?
Noah?
Well,
That's
it's not
nuts.
to be a negative take, but it's gonna be viewed as one because I'm not giving it a fucking 10.
Well, go ahead and
Alright.
start then.
I'm in the
Your
wolves'
malarkey.
den at the moment.
Go ahead with your malarkey.
Great song. Probably like a top 3 John Bonham performance
Oh.
studio-wise.
Absolutely.
Because I'm not gonna go through the live stuff because I'm not a Zeppelin live listener. Really good jam section. Probably my favorite part of the song when Jimmy just goes wild on the slide guitar. Because who doesn't like that? Slide guitar playing is usually pretty fun and interesting and unique to listen to. I think at least compared to your regular guitar solo. The vocals are good. They're usually, or for the most, like 90% of the time, they're really good, except for when he just starts screaming in my ear.
I don't know why it's
Just
really
relax,
Fit so
buddy.
well with the song, though.
It's
It
funny.
really did.
Really funny to me.
I mean, it is funny. I won't take that away from it. We could have chopped up a minute or so off of this too. I think
Absolutely not.
intro was pretty
Nah.
damn long, but
Nah.
that is more of a nitpick than anything. I'm feeling a 9.
Okay. Not as horrible as I thought he was going to be. All right.
That
It's
is
horrible. It's
I
one
mean,
from a 10.
we'll see.
fucking nuts.
All right, Cole. Respond.
Oy. That was hard. The ending of that was really hard to listen to there, champ. I mean, I could just say this about the drumming. I mean, it's arguable. Like, obviously, my opinion, Noah, but it's arguable. I'd hear you out if you wanted to say that that is the best drumming performance by who I would consider to be the best drummer, or at least the best rock drummer of all time.
No.
I'd still probably give it to Achilles Stand, but I would say this is number 2 because the drums are just fucking. I mean, they're spectacular. The drumming performance is just spectacular. It's absurd. It's got some of the best fills of his life, and they're not all just like, how fast can I hit all the drums? He gets like creative with them, and they're amazing. And then just it's them doing what I would consider to be their last great jam session. But they didn't really try that many after this. But I mean, it's just an 11-minute blues extravaganza, and
It's
I think it's one of the
orgasmic.
greatest pieces of blues rock music that has ever been recorded.
Fact.
It's not number 1 because that's when the levee breaks, but it is top 5 without question for me. Yeah, absolute 10.
Well,
Unbelievable song.
I pretty much am going to double and pass it on everything Cole just said. This is incredible. I mean, this is absolutely one of the reasons why John Bonham is the greatest drummer of all time. And certainly, in my opinion, another reason why Jimmy Page is the greatest guitarist of all time. Robert Plant, I mean, we were talking on the previous song about his vocals, and how it sounds stressed out. Well, it sure as hell works here. His vocal performance is fantastic. Even at the end where he's just going, oh. I mean,
Really
it
great use of
fits
layering.
flawlessly on this song, throughout the song. And there's vocals and lyrics throughout the song. It's not like it's just a jam session for the majority of it. There's lyrics throughout the song. 11 minutes worth of lyrics. And it's so well done. I love the fills. The drum fills are fantastic. The guitar rhythm and riff throughout this entire piece of work is amazing. I mean, there's not anything that's bad about. There's not anything that's okay or even good. Everything is great to perfect or fantastic or amazing. You know, there's just too many things to say. It's an incredible work. It's what put Zeppelin. I mean, just their ability to get better as they went on is just one of the reasons why they're one of the greatest rock bands of all time. It's incredible. It really is. There's, you know, I can go in depth about it like they did, but they pretty much Cole nailed it. Everything I was gonna say. One thing I did want to point out was, oh my lord, the Cole just said it. The layering of the instruments is so good, especially on the session solos that they do. The da 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 da. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, no, it's an easy 10. And it's not, I can't even put it up for a debate, really, because I just can't hear it. Up next, House of the Holy. Oh, yeah.
This always weirded me out how it's not on the album of that name.
Don't know if you have anything to add to these songs. I don't know about being too long, but it's not a 10 for me, 9.5. You go. Oh, wow.
We were doing so well.
It's okay, but you don't gotta give in to the peer pressure of all the
It's 7. There's something about this tone
Yeah,
that I don't really enjoy.
that was gonna be the one. That was gonna be the one like thing about this song that I like. The guitar tone is not awesome.
False.
It's a great riff. The tone.
It doesn't really match well with the bass tone either, so that kind of sticks out on the sore thumb too, even though the playing is good. I expect this could be better.
That part there is so good. What a song this is.
A bit of bounce to it.
For Zeppelin, this is a 6.5.
This is for Zeppelin music.
Yeah. Just read the song.
I just wanted an explanation. I want to know what that means.
Maybe turn the music down.
It's always turn it up.
I can't
Turn
ever
it down. We gotta find the sweet spot.
Audio's not the best.
I think the audio should be fine. He's recording it on OBS, and I imagine that'd come out higher quality than the live stream.
Listen, this is not one of Jimmy Page's greatest guitar solos.
Guys,
That random scoop is.
we have so much money. We can do better tones. Please. You guys
Well,
have so much fucking money.
Tried every fucking tone known to man. Just get
I-
weird with it. This is a House of the Holy. Well, I saw that the chat was not totally all in on this song. It was getting some lower ratings, and I mean, I would say this is definitely the weakest song so far on the album. But I mean, I still can't help but have a very enjoyable time with the song. It's a very fun song, very happy song. I think it's a really catchy song. I mean, yeah, the guitar tone could be a little bit better on the riff, but it's still a really, really good riff. And I like the lyrics a lot. Um, I mean, it's super straightforward, pretty standard hard rock song, but I think they do songs like that as well as anybody does them. I'll throw House of Holy in 8.5.
8.5.
Jesus.
All right, no, I'll give you a chance to respond after mine. I I don't know. You guys are complaining about the guitar tones. I like it. I like it a lot. I think this riff kicks ass. I'm a huge fan. I think something a little underrated about this song is Robert sounds fantastic on it. I thought his vocal performance was great, and his lyrics were really, really good too. A complete opposite lyrically of "In My Time of Dying." I mean, it completely flips it on its head with the lyrics. Great props to Robert. I think the guitar is fantastic. What I actually am a little disappointed about is the drumming. We go from "In My Time of Dying," which is one of the best performances of all time, to this, which is a little. It's just keeping the rhythm here. There's not a whole lot happening. I will say the solo's a little weak. It does a little bit, but nowhere near his peak. I will say the solo's a little weak. Not a whole lot there. So I will give this an 8 to an 8.5. All right, Noah.
Oh, Cole, buddy. Your brain is so Zeppelin coded that when you
I'm
hear a song by them,
with
it's just like it gets increased by 2 points.
Coded.
This is not a 6.5. That's crazy.
It is
that's a
actually, but
whack.
It's too much
yeah.
fun.
That is a
It's
whack
fun
opinion.
song.
I'm sorry, the tones are not ballin'.
It's not a terrible guitar tone. It's not even a bad guitar tone. It's just kind of.
I don't enjoy it. I think it's well written. I just don't think it sounds good. Because you could have had better tones.
I'm just saying, songs have to be at least an 8.5 to make my main music playlist, and this song is in my main music playlist.
I'm sure it is. I'm fucking
Wow.
sure it is. Yeah, I mean, like, it's good lyrically. Vocally, it's perfectly fine. Just the tones, dude. Not big on the guitar tone, and the bass tone kind of compared to the guitar tone sticks out a lot in a way that I don't feel like it should.
I completely disagree.
I'm going to be the negative Nancy on this one. For the whole album, I probably will be, even though I like this album and I think it's really good. I'm feeling a 6.5.
All right, up next, Trampled Underfoot.
We're back.
Chat, let me know if you want it louder or if it's good. You guys decide.
This little lick here. Oh, that's so good.
This is absurd.
100 out of 10. 9.9. I think Isuru said he's never heard "In My Time of Dying" before. The grunge 100 times better.
I think this was the first song on this album I ever heard besides Kashmir. Bit of a groover. Friend recommendation. It's a good recommendation. Been a big old fan since.
That guitar tone is so fun.
It sounds like he's playing a piano on a guitar. It's so cool.
The guitar overdubs on this song are so good.
Cole should be turned up a little bit.
places where he picks to put these guitar licks is awesome.
Synthesizer solo?
Or whatever form of keyboard it is. Yeah.
What a great bridge.
I'm sure we'll get Fragile on this out on this channel one day. I think he'll probably be
more
close
likely
to
to
the
be
edge.
close to the edge.
Yeah. I can see it happening though. But there's a couple prog albums we gotta get to before that.
Project is playing clavinet song. Whatever the hell clavinet is.
Clavinet's just like a electric
This is just
piano.
such a great. What an absolutely incredible combined Zeppelin effort on this song. I mean, we get peak performances from damn near everyone. Robert is probably actually the weakest on this song, and yet he still sounds great. But we got to give credit where credit is due. Mr. John Paul Jones had his peak probably here. I mean, maybe not across all their discography, but holy Lord, did he pop off. The synthesizer solo, all the different lines he was doing, every instrument he was using on the song, he sounded fantastic. And all the layered guitars, all the layered instrumentals that they used, everything was playing great. Jimmy Page's amazing riff on the bridge and on the hook as well. Just an incredible, and even the drums have sort of, I mean, these amazing little fills in between the different lines as they come back. The rhythm is amazing. I thought the lyrics were really, really good as well. It keeps you interested and keeps you wanting to keep reading as they go through. Wow, what a song. 9 to a 9.5. And I will let Cole take over. I will be 2 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, instrumental is amazing. Some of John Paul Jones's best work. Also, some of Jimmy Page's best like guitar writing of just like where he's choosing to put all these guitar licks and guitar leads or whatever you want to call them, because they just pop out wherever and they're just blaring through the mix and sounds awesome. And of course, Bonham is going absolutely nuts on the drums. Um, there's a couple of funny lines in here that I think are cool. And Roberts, he's doing fine. But they fixed the crunch. They fixed it. The one thing
You
in their
asked.
discography they had fucked up, they fixed it.
You
They
did
did a
ask.
punk rock song that is amazing. I'm gonna throw Trampled Underfoot a 9.5.
9.5. All right, Noah, you mentioned on the previous song, can we please get to what I'm going to start enjoying? Well, we're here.
Oh no, I said my wheelhouse.
Oh, your wheelhouse. Yeah, sorry.
I'm enjoying everything.
You're enjoying
Let's
everything.
get that straight.
Fair
here.
enough.
I'm gonna copy and paste everything Cole said, and I'm gonna bring it down a half. I'm feeling a 9 on that.
All right, it's time. Everyone knows this one. Kashmir. And we turn this bitch up. I will turn Cole and Noah up, though.
Somebody say the thing at the start. The funny line.
The funny line.
Let the insert here beat down upon my face.
A lot of Zeppelin fans, Tony.
I am a traveler of both time and space to be where I have been. Sit with elders of a gentle race. This world is seldom seen. Talk of days for which they sit and wait. All will be Talking songs and tones of living grace. Sounds caress my ear.
Oh,
Not a word I heard could I relate. The story was quite clear. Whoa.
thank you, Tony.
This might be the best 3-song stretch of their career. Trampled Underfoot to In the Light.
Baby, I've been flying. No, sun burns the ground. And my eyes filled with sand as I scan this wasted land. Trying to find where I've piling up the storm who leaves no trace, like thoughts inside a dream. Here's the path that led me to that place, the yellow desert screen. My Shangri-La beneath the summer moon, I will return again. And the dust that floats high into when moving through Kashmir. Oh, farther up before winds fill my sails across the sea of fear, with no provision but an open face, blowing the straits of fear. Whoa, whoa.
I am awake. I was in the zone. I was moving through Kashmir.
It is such a unbelievably hypnotic song.
It is.
When I see the way you
We get a warning.
Oh yeah, we're over the hour mark. It's probably gonna go down during in the light, I bet. Another long one.
Not hard to love it.
Big fan of them using that phaser on the drums. They've done that a couple times throughout the song.
Ryan, who should go first? Who should go last?
Oh my fucking
That was not an
fuck.
answer to the question that I
Oh,
asked.
I should go last.
Are you gonna go last?
I do.
Okay. Well, I mean, what is there to be said about this song that hasn't been said a million times? I mean, all the compliments it's gotten are essentially accurate. I mean, for my money, that's the greatest guitar riff of all time.
Ding.
And I'm not sure. I can't really think of a better example since A Day in the Life by the Beatles that strings and horns have been worked into a song better than this one. Um, because I mean, I don't know how they got it to complement the instrumental so well, but they do. I mean, it's such a lumbering song that gets so trance-like and hypnotic because of the riff and combining that with the strings and the horns and then the drumming and Jonesy playing. I think is it the mellotron that he's playing, whatever the hell he's playing. It's incredible, and then you take some of like honestly a good contender for the best lyrics in their discography. Period. Like the lyrics in the song are absolutely fantastic. I love every fucking line in the song. It's just such a hulking monstrosity of a song. It's so fucking big. It sounds so huge. I mean, it doesn't even sound like you're going into a battle. It sounds like there's just a war happening around you. Like the fucking planet is ending. I mean, it's so huge sounding. It's such a Goliath of a song. I mean, just everything about it. It's one of the most well-produced songs and well-written songs of the 70s and really of all time. When people say that this is their best song, like, I don't have a great argument against that. It falls to number 3 for me. I think it's their third best song. Absolutely spectacular in every way. Absolutely love it. Fat old 10.
Fat old 10. All right, Noah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. It's time to reel in the fucking hate. Amazing song. Phenomenal. You know, without a question, one of the best songs on the album. One of the best, probably like top 10 guitar riff ever. And that little descent that they do is definitely one of the best moments I've probably heard in music. But guys, I don't know if this can. I think we can cut off a minute. I think we can cut off a minute.
A minute is insane. That's absolutely insane.
This is like the
I
closest.
love the ending of this song. I love the ending.
I don't know, I feel like there's a tiny bit that just loses me. This is like the closest the song can be for me. Of the closest it could be to being a 10 without being a 10.
Oh my lord.
I'm not giving Kashmir a 10.
It's fucking insane.
It's I'd give it a 9.5. It's probably like
I don't know.
probably somewhere around like the 7 or 8 mark for my favorite Zeppelin songs.
Wow.
I think they have better.
You deserve the hate that is about to come your way.
There's like 2 songs I like more on this album.
Absolutely insane to me.
Sure.
Okay.
There's 2 songs that are better. It's simple.
First and foremost,
in this album.
Greatest guitar riff of all time. Best Zeppelin song of all time. So, sneak preview. That is their best. This is peak Zeppelin. Third, probably the greatest use of horns along with the guitar in song history. And absolutely phenomenal and peak lyricism from a rock song. So you got 3 basically elements that are the best that has ever been played in rock history in one song. So that is,
I don't know if these are the best lyrics in rock history.
That is incredible. That is absolutely unfathomably good. This is just from start to finish one of the most amazingly, it's tranquil while also being hard, while also being incredibly calming, yet as Cole said, you also have this feeling that you're like, it's so big and you're in this war, or you're also, but you can also feel like, as the title of the song is Kashmir, you also can see how they feel like they're in the middle of like a desert, and you're sort of just marching along, and you get this very Egyptian vibe to it as well, and it's so incredible how they blend all this stuff together to create one of the greatest rock vibes of all time.
Yeah. Certainly a
grand
Moroccan.
Song.
No, Moroccan.
Egyptian.
Moroccan.
He said
Moroccan?
Egyptian.
No, I said Egyptian.
Okay, he said Egyptian. I asked, did you mean to say Moroccan? Because I don't know what Egyptian
but,
vibe
I mean,
is.
just the area in North Africa type of vibe that you have is so well done. Everyone is playing phenomenally well. There's not even any reason to single anyone out because they're all playing incredibly well. Yeah, this is the easiest 10 I've ever given Zeppelin in my life. This is beyond a shadow of a doubt incredible.
Over.
All right, up next in the light. Jimmy Page actually played on Diddy's remix of this song, didn't he?
Yep.
Did he?
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's
Wow.
not really a remix of the song. It just uses the guitar riff. Jimmy Page is in the music video.
Thank you, Hugo, as well, for backing me on that.
The Who is more influential? Fight me.
Who's more influential?
The Who.
I don't care, because well, I don't care about the influence. I care about quality music.
Pink Floyd, Try
It's
Not to Be
close, though.
Pretentious, Challenge Impossible. Aren't you a huge The Wall fan?
Which that's like one of their more pretentious
Yeah.
albums.
I would love to see the evidence that the Who is more influential than Led Zeppelin.
As I put up, by
'Cause,
the
like-
way, if we go down, refresh, 10 seconds or
Who
less.
is influenced by the Who that wasn't also influenced by Led Zeppelin? Like,
James Diamond, you
I
think
can't
everything
imagine
is
this.
Satan or Lucifer. So, literally every song you've typed that. I heard that Netflix used this in Mindhunter. Yeah, I heard that.
I've watched that scene. That's the only scene from Mindhunter I've ever watched.
Wow.
Mateus,
And
not even
no
Pete
idea what was
Townsend said
happening.
Zeppelin was bigger than the Who, and Keith is my favorite drummer. Stop talking during. All right, I'm sorry. Stop talking during In the Light.
Hey, we're just at the intro.
Have you really not heard this before?
Gotta enter the trance.
It's one of the oddest songs they ever wrote.
Also wanted to mention we've entered disc 2.
We entered.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
it's
like
In the Light. First song on disc 2.
Hey, ooh, did you ever believe that I could leave you standing out in the cold? Hey, yeah, baby, I know how it feels 'cause I have slipped through to the very depths of my soul, yeah. Oh, oh, baby, I just want to show you what a clear view there is from every bend in the road. Now listen. Oh, whoa, whoa. As I was relieved it would be for you too, honey, as you would for me.
alright, Jim.
Oh, I will share your love. Let me share your love. Ooh, let me share your love.
I want to go first.
Oh my god.
Hey, oh, the winds of change may blow around you, but that will always be so. Whoa, 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 whoa. When love is pain, it can devour you, but you are never alone. I will share your love. I will share your love. Baby, let me. Oh, let me. In the light. Everybody needs a light. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, baby. Everybody, everybody, everybody. She's got that dude.
All right. There we have it.
I said that there are 2 songs on this album better than Kashmir. Good thing that one of them comes up right after Kashmir.
Okay.
Yeah, In the Light this song is something else. The intro, that keyboard is so eerie, creates a really great vibe. Some really good like overdubbed vocals. I think Robert Plant sounds probably the best he has in my opinion on the album so far at that point. Sounds really, really good. Really good guitar writing, especially on the instrumental hook. That ascending line he plays, that is heck of a part, followed by Mr. Jonesy on that bass, really fucking killing it. This song does not feel like 8 minutes. This song to me feels like 4 or 5 minutes, which is what differentiates this and a song like Kashmir from what's a 10 to me and what's not. So yeah, this song is indeed a 10.
Well, you gave it the correct rating, so I'll give you that. Okay, yeah, let's talk about this. I mean, Noah pretty much spoke on every instrument that I was going to speak on. Absolutely, almost, I mean, ethereal sounding music we have right now happening from Zeppelin. You know, I saw someone say it in a chat that this song sounds almost more like you're lost in a desert than Kashmir did, and to an extent I kind of agree, because there are parts of Kashmir where it doesn't sound like you're in a desert, whereas this in the light, they make the whole song based around just being wavering around on your own in the desert, just looking up at the stars, and they create this incredibly ethereal, less beautiful and more like absolutely stargazing level of vibe and aura that they create. Robert once again sounds fantastic. He does have a little bit of stretch in his vocal cords at some points, but in terms of everything else, fantastic. The amount of transitions they go through in this song as well is truly impressive, because they go through stages throughout the song. It doesn't just remain the same, and that's why I think Noah, to your credit, I don't think it feels like as long as it is, because they take you through a different portions. They change tempo on some parts, and they bring it all together at the end for that incredible ending, which almost sounds like the end of a movie. You know, what you would hear as you're peeling back from the main characters and the credits start rolling. That's exactly how this song feels. An amazing start to disc 2. That is a 10. All right, cool.
It's my baby boy right here. This is my little guy, or my fucking huge guy.
I'll say it's
This
not very
song
little.
sounds like
about...
it's the size of a planet. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this will be a controversial take or whatever, but like this and Stairway have the two best outros or endings of their songs in their discography to me.
Incredible.
I don't even really know what else would contend with them, honestly. The ending mantra is like it's like one of the catchiest things in their discography. It's just absolutely spectacular. I mean, it just sounds like you're going to another plane of existence at the ending of this song. It's absolutely amazing, and I love the intro synthesizers, how eerie and mysterious it all sounds, and again with incredible lyrics on this song, some of Robert Plant's best. And this is just like fucking top tier writing, because there is no other song in their discography that sounds like this one. Like it's completely unique. I can't really think of another song in music that sounds like this one. This is probably the closest they ever got to making a prog song. Maybe this or like Caris Alhambra. And I think they just absolutely knock it out of the park with Flying Colors. This is one of my favorite Led Zeppelin songs. Yeah, if you want a huge 10.
All right, up next, bron-yr-aur, which is just an instrumental.
This could have been such a disgusting. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. This could have been such a disgusting 5-song run if bron-yr-aur wasn't right in the middle. Probably would have been the best 5-song run ever.
Really pretty.
Yeah, but like.
All right, chat. We got 21 votes on if Physical Graffiti is the best Led Zeppelin album. Let's see how many we can get. I'm going to end the poll at the end of this song. Pronounced bron-yr-aur? Is it?
Should be bron-yr-aur.
I thought it was bron-yr-aur.
Maybe it's not. I don't know.
not saying the song should be removed. I'm just saying we could have placed it somewhere in the album, because we could have went from Trampled Underfoot, Kashmir, In the Light, Down by the Seaside to 10 Years Gone. I like it. I don't know why everybody's thinking I don't like it. I'm just saying we could have had a really like generational run. But that's kind of cut up in the middle of it and kind of ends that. It's good. It's a good song. But I'm talking we could have like a run of like a bunch of 9+ songs, or songs rated a 9 or above. But you can't really give a 10 to something like this. Like, it's pretty, but that's most it can really offer, being, you know, as short as it is.
Okay.
And when it comes to like this short, pretty guitar, just the guitar stuff, I've heard better. Big fan of Horizons by Genesis. If anybody knows that song, I think that's probably better in this style, but I still appreciate it. I'll give it a 7.5.
7.5. Cole, would you like to respond?
I can agree for the most part.
I do agree for the most part.
All
They
right.
fixed Black Mountain side.
Interesting take.
Well, I mean, Black Mountain side is, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not particularly good either. But this is very pretty. Black Mountain side feels very jagged in comparison. I mean, it just doesn't hold up nearly as well to this. But this is just, you know, a very soothing, very pretty acoustic instrumental, basically intermission on this album. Yeah, it's just some pretty acoustic guitar playing, and I enjoy it. 7.5.
7.5. Well, I thought somebody gave a very interesting take on it. The placement in the album, it's sort of a breath of fresh air after you just went through 2 8+ minute long songs, and they both are absolutely ethereal, tranquil pieces of music that take you out of this. Some would say even out of your body experiences with through the songs. You kind of have a little instrumental, just take a breath and breathe and capture yourself again before you get to the next song. That's fine. But we rate songs on their merit on their own, not by their placement in the album. And this is a lovely little instrumental. It's a little long, though, for what it does. I'm going to give it a 7 because I think it probably could have been like a minute to a minute and a half. It didn't need to be. It's time to move on to Down by the Seaside.
Cole, what qualifies for a baby boy?
For a song?
Yeah.
Chat votes Physical Graffiti is not the best Led Zeppelin album.
4.
So I'd maybe call this my baby boy of the album.
Maybe something that you think is underrated.
Okay, yeah, that's my baby boy.
I mean, you could conceivably say any song you give a 10 out of 10 to is also a baby boy.
Okay.
But even more so if you think it's underrated.
Like that right there. Bus. That guitar line with Robert, oh my god!
Oh, yeah.
Man.
What's up, Mecca? Indeed, Nathan, this is an underrated track.
This just gives me such a happy vibe.
Early 70s Beach Boys?
You know? I kind of get that.
We do have a resident Beach Boys fan here, so.
So far away, so far away. See Hollywood.
little like side one of this.
Still do the twist. Do you find you remember things that well?
Love
I
that.
wanna tell you, some folk twisted every day. Oh, sometimes it's awful hard to tell. Uh-huh.
You had to catch yourself, and I appreciate that you
I
did.
didn't want a dog scene right there.
What was your question?
You are familiar with the Needle Drops Classic Swoop?
Yeah.
Did you see that on the channel Sunflower was reviewed for Classic Swoop?
I did not see that. I need to watch that.
But it is not by Mr. Needle Drop. It is by one of his guest hosts.
That's okay. That's okay.
He still does a good job.
That's like their second best album in the 70s. Very fun.
Amazing little keyboard piano.
These lyrics are so fucking good.
How can it not make you happy? You know?
I want to know how this wasn't included on Zeppelin 4, because this would have recorded for it.
Yeah, we could have cut off fucking Misty Mountain Hop.
No, we could have just added this. We're not
Yeah, but
cutting
that would-
anything.
That would increase my favor for Zeppelin 4 if it had Down by the Seaside.
It should just be 9 songs instead of 8.
Zeppelin fans in the chat. Where does this rank discog-wise, this song? Where are you putting this? Top 10? Top 20?
Top 20. Misty Mountain Hop. Its guitar melody is fucking annoying.
It's
Okay.
awesome.
That is the most I'll talk on it because I know it's a hill
All right.
that nothing will happen on.
We gotta talk about this one. Let's start with Cole here.
I mean, I don't really know if you would call this a ballad per se, but like outside of their ballad, if you don't consider this a ballad, outside of their ballads, I mean, this might be their prettiest song that they ever wrote. This song is fucking beautiful. I mean, using the tremolo on the guitar like that works so well here because it just makes it sound so much prettier. And then, I mean, because this was recorded for the sessions of 4, so Robert's vocals are like so perfectly airy and pretty for this kind of song.
Yep.
Even though it's like the complete opposite vibe that we've gotten through most of this album, outside of like bron-yr-aur. But yeah, I mean, it's just an absolutely beautiful song with some amazing lyrics, some of Robert's best lyrics, and just great fucking fundamental writing going on here. It's super catchy. It's got a really good guitar solo. It's got some underrated drumming. I don't know where it left off at, but just beautiful song. No idea why John Paul Jones did not want it included on Zeppelin 4, as far as my research has shown, because it's absolutely beautiful. Amazing lyrics, great writing. Yeah, 9.5.
9.5. Noah, Down by the Seaside.
Boy, oh boy. So I said there's 2 songs on that I think are better than Kashmir.
Oh my lord.
Down by
And
the
I said
Seaside
that-
is better than Cash, right?
And this is not one of them. I just wanted to get a reaction from Ryan.
Fucking nerd.
I wanted to get a
I would
reaction.
not have been surprised if you had said it. I would have been very
That's
annoyed. I was
exactly why
very
I knew
annoyed.
to do it. But no, this song is really,
Thanks.
really pretty. Some really nice lyrics. Always gets me in a jolly little vibe. Big fan of the guitar tones on this one. They kill it. Nice little jam section in the middle. The keyboard tones are immaculate. I am also feeling a 9.5.
9.5. Back to back 9.5s to start. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to be the only one who's not absolutely enamored with this song, although I do love it. I think it's fantastic. I think it's beautiful. And I think Robert Plant's vocal performance is the second best so far on this album, this song. And as Chris stated,
It's from
it's from
1971.
1971, so it does help quite a lot. But he sounds fantastic on this, there's no doubt. And this is probably the second best song lyrically they put out on the album so far. Absolutely agree with everything Cole and Noah both said. I don't really need to repeat it. But I really like the little da 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 da. That rhythm, mwah, chef's kiss, well done, beautiful. But I am gonna say the only thing that brings it down from a 9.5 to a 9 for me is probably just that probably didn't need to be 5:15. Could have maybe taken a little time off it. Didn't need to be 5 minutes, but other than that. All right, up next we have 10 Years Gone.
Oh,
Noah
boy.
with the double fist pump, he's ready.
Chat is gonna go fucking nuts.
10 immediately from Wildcard. That was fast.
Yeah, just
I heard.
get him out of the
Who
way,
else is like
guys.
that?
See the ratings, chat. Drop them.
One of the loudest basses.
For your information, Cole, this is a better riff than Kashmir. Kashmir.
I don't know about that, Chief.
I do.
10 plus from Rickster. What's up, Led Zepp Nut? Welcome back. Led Zepp Nut. 11 from Cosmic. 9 in a row. Consistent. Boring 8.4.
Whack. Why do you give up boring stuff? Like, if you think it's boring.
It will be. Though the course may change sometimes, rivers always reach the sea.
Love that lyric.
It's a very, very good lyric.
Blind skies of fortune, each have separate ways. On the wings of maybe, downy birds of prey.
Lord!
Kinda makes me feel sometimes I didn't have to go. But as an eagle leaves the nest, got so far to go.
Cosmic. That bass. Oh my cum.
Change is still my time.
Don't care.
Baby, that's alright with me.
Can't even give a number because it's not even comparable to anything else. I think Tarney's a
How
fan.
it used to be.
That is just. He just didn't hold down any notes. Uppicked. It sounds awesome. Big fan of that line.
I seen it 10 years ago while watching an overtime hockey game. I am stressing.
Some of my dreams with great surprise to me. Never thought I'd see your face the way it used to be. Oh, darling. Oh, darling.
Oh my god.
Oh, darling. Hey, yeah. Oh, darling. I'm never gonna leave it. I'm never gonna leave it. Till you go, holding on. Till you go. Till you go, holding
So much to talk about is almost too much to talk about. I guess I would just say every member of Led Zeppelin on this band, on this song. I already mentioned it one other song before, but every single member of Zeppelin on this song was phenomenal. Now I don't know if this was recorded for Zeppelin 4, if this was specifically recorded for Physical Graffiti, and Cole could probably let me know. But
It's definitely for Physical Graffiti.
well, Robert sounds amazing. There is, this is, you know, in ways like Down by the Seaside, where it's like a very peaceful song. I wouldn't call this a peaceful song, but he is singing beautifully for this type of song. It fits the melody, it fits the rhythm and the tone perfectly, even flawlessly. The drummings, bottom on the fills are so fantastic throughout the entirety of the song. And then we're not even getting to the actual amazing part, which is just the guitar work. The absolutely incredible, almost, we've used the word ethereal too much in this stream, but the almost amazingly mixed guitars that are just not just Page, but Jones as well. And I know Jones has other instruments that he plays on this. Too many for me to count probably, but just an incredible blend of music. Right after you have Down by the Seaside, which is a very peaceful song, you get this combination of sort of what we have with Kashmir and In the Light and all those songs blending with Down by the Seaside, and sort of a mixture of those two genre types of music you have. It is so well done. That's gonna be a 10 for me. The only thing I would say, downside, even though I gave it a 10, the downside to this is, and I calm down, Cole, calm down. Only thing I'll say is the third verse / third rebound of the hook. I don't know. It felt a little long at that point, but I still think it was still, once you get back into it, it's so amazing that you can't even give it lower than a 10. All right, Noah, you get to go third. Cole, you're up.
You're a real bitch.
I mean, it's just another one of the most beautiful songs in their discography. I mean, lyrically, it's about a relationship Robert Plant was in 10 years before this, where the girl was like, either me or the music, and he said, "Fuck you, bitch." I personally think he made the right call
on that one. Yeah,
I would say so. But I mean, the writing is just off the charts. I mean, every decision that they make on this song is absolutely phenomenal, and I mean, it's somewhat Stairway to Heaven-esque in its structure, but like, I mean, if you're gonna write a song as good as Stairway, you might as well do it more than once. But I mean, it's totally its own thing. God, I mean, it's just really fucking beautiful. Yeah, this song to me is just like all about songwriting. Like, this is just songwriting 101. This is how you just write a gorgeous powerhouse of a song that's like, you know, I suppose a ballad. Yeah, easy fucking 10. This ties the record for me for the album with the most 10 out of 10 songs. This is number 4.
Damn. All right. Noah, you're finally up.
Yeah. Somebody already said it in the chat, but yeah, this is the other of the 2 songs that are better than Kashmir on the album.
Wow.
Because it's like probably got a top 3 Led Zeppelin guitar riff. Amazing lyrics. You know, they're amazing when I bring up the lyrics during the song.
Yeah.
Because usually I don't give a fuck about lyrics.
Yeah, you're not a lyric guy.
But no, he was cooking there.
Oh, he absolutely was.
And he was sounding real good while doing it too. Just instrumentally, this song is like really nearing perfect level. It might be perfect. I just can't think of anything negative to say about it. This is a pretty easy 10.
All right, up next, Night Flight. The song is not better than Kashmir. They're both equally great.
Across the water, he sat laughing as he wrote the end inside. So I said goodbye to all my friends and packed my hopes inside a matchbox, 'cause I know it's time to fly. Oh, yeah, come on, meet me in the morning. Meet me in the middle of the night.
Yes, Isuru. Shout out to you for shouting us out. Like and subscribe. See, he said it, so I can say it. First real dud on the album. I wonder how many Zeppelin fans agree with that.
That's whack as hell.
I've always felt like this is a song I should dislike, just based on all my morals and principles of music. But I fuck with it. It's just a very odd one for me to like.
Isuru, I'm pretty sure he named anyone who just hates on his music in the lawsuit. Corny.
Song about dodging the draft is corny. Sounds nothing like RuanRH.
Yeah, no, I don't get the early Rush comparison. It's not raw enough.
We are in the middle of a change and destination. When the train stops, all together we will smile. Oh, come on now, meet me in the morning, won't ya? Meet me in the middle of the night. Oh, yeah, everybody know the morning time is coming. Don't it make you wanna feel
Rush is D tier. Rush
Okay,
is
no,
A tier.
they're not that good either.
The duality of man. Rush is A tier.
You gotta be
Rush
somewhere in
is
the
D
middle,
tier.
guys. They're probably B tier. Some stuff I really like, some not so much. Yeah, this song's got a little groove to it. I feel like if people said corny when they're talking about the song, I think they were probably referring to the keyboard tone, which I could get why somebody might see it as corny. I do a little bit, but I enjoy it, so I don't fucking care. The guitar groove, very good. It's just kind of not overstepping. It's just keeping the train rolling, and
the
it
train
does a good job
rolling.
of doing that. I mean, it's just there doing its thing, and it sounds good. Robert, for the most part, sounds good. At some parts, he'll go like a bit high,
He gets a little stretchy with it.
and he'll like lose his voice a little bit, and that doesn't sound too good. But in total, I'd give that song like an 8.
8, okay. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, just a super well written song. Very catchy song, I think. Some really good lyrics about dodging a draft for whatever reason you feel like writing that, but it's cool. I mean, yeah, nothing blew me away, but just really solid songwriting and some solid performances. Robert's not amazing on it, but the song already makes up for it. So 8.5.
8.5. So, yeah, no, I'm gonna be a bit more on Chad's side here. While it is a groovy little song, I will say that it is, compared to most of their work on this album, definitely a little bit more on the cheesier side. There's nothing bad about it per se. Nothing sits there and is like, oh my god, that's awful. But there's nothing great about it, especially when the run we just went on, basically the last like 5 out of 6 songs have been absolutely near peak perfection. We definitely come down a bit. Lyrically, it's good, but the way he sings it lyrically is not very good. His melody on the singing is not my favorite. It almost sounds like he's trying to make a sort of a commercialized song. It's very weird. I don't know. It's a shorter song. It's only about 3-something minutes long, and it feels like it does drag a bit, which is kind of odd for such a short song. Nothing instrumentally that much to talk about either, which is surprising for this album. So I'm gonna give it a 7. All right, up next, the Wanton song.
Criminally underrated riff. Awesome drumming. Really weird vocal.
Lyrics.
But kind of cool.
Clue what happened.
Kind of
You
cool
can see
vocals. Just weird.
One of the greatest riffs they ever wrote. That is the best part of this
wow.
song.
Sounds like
It's so loud.
sounds like a truck's passing you on the
I
freeway.
love it so much. I love it so much.
This section,
It's cool.
probably my favorite part. That is so odd for a rock band.
One of the weirdest guitar tones.
Sounds like something I'd hear on like a Ween album. That sounds like my boy Gina rockin'.
God, I love that.
Can't stop thinking of it.
So good. You guys are obsessed with things being played backwards. So many people in chat are
Play
obsessed
the
with that.
wanton song backwards. I mean, maybe the most like straightforward hard rock song on this album. Um, and a very interesting vocal performance from Robert. I'm not entirely sure what exactly. I mean, I guess he was just going as gritty as possible, considering the subject matter of such a song. But I mean, it doesn't bother me too much. I maybe I've just gotten used to it, but the fucking instrumental of the song kicks so much ass. Like this shit goes so
Oh.
fucking hard. The
Oh.
guitar riff is awesome, and the instrumental transitions are fantastic. One of the weirdest guitar tones in Zeppelin's discography, but I don't know. I kind of like it. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, just the instrumental of this song just kicks so much fucking ass. That I can't really give it anything lower than an 8.5.
8.5. Well, I wanted to say the transition guitar tone where they just blare it right across your thing is one of the coolest moments in Zeppelin's entire discography. I think that is so fucking unique and so cool, and it's fantastic transition from the verse to the bridge, or from the bridge to the verses. Love that so much. Yeah, Robert's vocal performance is certainly unique. It's certainly odd, and it's very, very Zeppelin-esque in the fact that it's just something, he loves doing weird shit like this on his albums. Like every album I feel like Zeppelin has ever put out has a song that's just got a little bit of an odd vocal performance from him. Just something a little different from the rest of the album, and that's no exception here. Lyrically, it's a weaker one. It's not bad, but it's certainly up there. It's not custard pie level bad, but it's not horrible. It's definitely okay.
Same thing as custard pie.
What? Yeah, I know, but it's not. It doesn't reach the same levels. I like the drumming on this. I think it's fantastic. Bonham goes absolutely he's just lighting it up. I'll give this song a 9. Noah.
Pretty interesting range of guitar tones we got on this one. Main riff is just a real thick one, real bassed out, really good. My favorite guitar tone on it was probably during the bridge, when we got the more watery type of tone. Started playing some very interesting chords. I'm not sure what they were, but it sounded really, really interesting from the album and from Led Zeppelin in general, and I really enjoy that. The tone on the solo is pretty cool as well. Also sounds watery. It's the best way I can describe it in a good way. Like it sounds submerged underwater.
Oh, okay.
The vocals. Not a fan. The lyrical content. Not a fan.
Not a lyrical miracle in this one, huh?
If this was just an instrumental, it'd probably have a higher rating from me.
Okay.
I'll give it an 8.
Boogie with Stu.
It's fucking herbs. Oh, fuck. This song just got some more to it for me.
I know it does, and I know why. Big fan of them drums.
Now this you play in the trap house.
Oh, most definitely. Boogie with Stew is always in the rotation. It's been in the rotation for years.
My head.
It's lit.
Oh, Lord.
I need a Travis Scott remix of this one.
I don't remember why, but this song, I put this song in a video I sent to my ex. I don't remember why.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
We've always been a big Boogie with Stew guy.
Some
From day one.
music, Icy Roo. That's what this is. I keep forgetting Icy Roo hasn't heard this album very much. Dream blunt rotation, 3 idiots and Boogie with Stew on repeat. You don't want no lollipop, bitch!
Theoretically, I should fucking hate this song.
Pink
But no, I
Floyd could
don't.
never.
This is like almost their Seamus, but it feels good.
For the ye to my ha.
I don't know how to play guitar.
When are we getting a Fortnite remix?
Yeah, when are we getting this in Fortnite Festival?
Honestly. We need Robert Plant to come out doing on the
Start
dance floor.
like what, square dancing or whatever the fuck that was?
He doesn't want any fucking tutti frutti. Or a
Such
lollipop.
Johnny Cash vibes right here.
Nothing about this sounds anything like Johnny Cash.
This is just like very 50s sounding to me.
Rockabilly.
Yeah.
Hop off.
Big fan of the Boogie with Stew percussion.
Woo!
I need to hear them laughing at the end.
Oh, for the love of God, fine. There you go.
Wait, they do it again. They do it
Are
again.
you serious?
There we go. That's what I want. This song slaps. Love me some Boogie with Stew. Are you kidding me? This song is just so dumb and so fucking funny that they even made this, and so much fun. This is like the most danceable song on this album, unironically.
easily.
I mean, this shit is just like silly as hell. It's a cover of, I don't even remember what the song's called. I can look it up and I don't fucking feel like it. It's a cover of some song from the 50s. And it's just the boy. This is just the boys being some boys, being some absolute fellas in the studio. Yeah, I think this song is super fun. The production's weird, especially on the drums, but I don't care. It's fucking fun. I don't even know what kind of drums they're trying to make it sound like. I guess they're just trying to sound old, but it's just fun. I'll throw it an 8.5.
8.5. Well, you know what, Cole? I'm gonna join it because guess what? I used to hate this, but honestly, now that I've listened to it a couple more times, this shit slaps. It really does. It's got a.
Unironically, it's a great groove.
It is a fantastic groove. And the reason I said it sounds like Johnny Cash at the end is just because of that repeating piano effect he had, or keyboard effect he had on that end piece, which is very Johnny Cash has done that on a lot of his different songs. Or maybe I'm thinking of Elvis. I might be thinking of Elvis.
Probably
I'm
Elvis.
Elvis. That's what I'm thinking. Sorry, not Johnny Cash. Elvis. Very. It sounds a lot like them at the end. Boy, is this Cole nailed it. I mean, it's just fun, and sometimes that's okay. I've always said it. You can just have fun music sometimes. You don't have to have the super complex songs in there. It's okay to make a little ditty every now and then. That's probably out of context now, but we'll keep going. It's fun.
Diddy with a T.
Yes, Diddy with two T's. Yes, two T's. I'm a huge fan. I'm going 8.5 to a 9. All right, Noah.
Yeah, I'm so happy to say I've been a Boogie with Stu supporter since day one, since I
Boogie
heard
with
it.
Stu Power.
Yeah, this song's always been one for controversy within the community of Zeppelin. From what I've seen, it seems like it's just a love or hate kind of song. I'm definitely loving it. It's just fun. It's a fun little time. Robert Plant sounds really good, actually.
He does.
Like vocally, like compared to a lot of the stuff on this album, this is probably one of his better vocal performances. He's almost sounding like his younger self a few years back. Yeah, piano's sounds old, but it works with the song.
Perfect
Nice
for this
little
song.
guitar part. I'm feeling an 8.
All right, let's moving on to Black Country Woman.
I don't think all music should make you happy.
Well,
I
no.
love a song that fucking crushes me.
Wow.
Phil's laughing because he really agrees with me.
I love a song that makes me want to die. Love it.
You know,
I mean,
if a song can do that, go for it. Why not?
should we roll it, Jimmy?
Rocky
Gotta
Raccoon
get this
vibes.
plane out of here. Nah, leave it here, leave it.
What are you
I
referencing?
have no idea. Only Zeppelin
Rewind the
fans.
song.
Does he say that in the beginning? Like real though, I'm with you, Noah. You got some people agreeing with you now.
Yeah.
To make me a total disgrace. Didn't have to leave me with that beer in my face. Hey, hey, mama, what's the matter here? That's alright. It's awful doggone clear. Hey, hey, baby,
I'm assuming this is a cover.
why you treating me mean?
I don't think so.
Really?
Oh, baby.
Yeah, I don't
Why
think
you treating me mean? You didn't have to crucify me like you did. You didn't have to tell me.
It's like the
I'm
loudest
wrong, 'cause
kid
you
from the
can't.
Dennis Coffee.
Hey, mama,
Yeah.
why'd you treat me
Well, I guess the
mean?
Levy Brothers.
The worst song where they say, hey, hey, mama.
Always be by my side.
Is there 2 in their entire discography?
There's probably more, but that's what I could think of at the moment, just those 2.
But that's alright. I know this is yours too.
Wow, it's nut. Why is he so horny on this one? You can say that about a lot of the albums.
Yeah,
honestly.
you can say about a lot of Zeppelin
It's
songs.
not singled out, really.
You didn't have to tell me that you love me so. You didn't have to
This
leave
is original? Okay.
let me go.
Ugh.
Hey, hey, mama,
There's vocal lines on this that are rough.
with you? You didn't have to leave me like a total disgrace. You didn't have to leave me with that beer on my face. Hey, hey, mama, what is wrong with you? Oh, but that's alright. I'll be the same way.
He's constantly horny because he's Robert Plant.
Oh, yeah, you're right. No,
No, when are we getting the Black Country Woman harmonica solo cover?
Yeah.
Well,
Bust out the harmonica.
I'd need a
Boys.
harmonica in the right key of that, which is definitely not mine. Mine cannot go that low. I would need a completely new harmonica just for this. Which I am not buying a new harmonica for Black Country Woman.
You didn't have to tell me you would be my own. You didn't have to tell me, baby, let me go. Hey, mama,
Robert is really just yapping on here. There's a very, very iffy, but a groove is fire. Or fine.
I wouldn't call
I
anything but
know
fire.
you're a sister too.
Oh, I have one singular harmonica in C diatonic. It's pretty fun though. Or I'm still definitely calling myself a better guitar player than a harmonica player, but I'm getting it.
What's the matter with you, mama?
What's the matter with you, mama?
You just love those little outros, don't you?
Play the very beginning of the song again, just like the first 10 seconds.
The first 10 seconds? All right.
Yeah.
Should we roll it, Jimmy? We're rolling on one. Oh, one again.
You like cross harp?
Gotta get this airplane on.
Not even yet.
This is the worst song on the album. And I feel like that's probably the most common take. It's, this... Nothing happens. Nothing happens. The lyrics are stupid. And it's not in a fun way, like with Boogie with Stu. It's in a, when is this going to be over kind of way. Like, the instrumental is perfectly fine. If not a little boring, and the kick drum is fucking thumping in my ear. But besides that, it's fine. Harmonica sounds good. Somebody said Baron Dylan. Yes, I don't think that Bob Dylan's a super good harmonica player.
False.
I think Robert Plant is probably a better harmonica player.
I don't know.
I know. Yeah, in total, this is like a 5.
5! Crushing rating. Cody, you want to respond?
Well, I will agree that it is the weakest song on the album. Because something has to be. But I still do think that this song is kind of like Boogie with Stu, kind of fun. Where it's silly and a little tongue-in-cheek and goofy, but I still think it's got a pretty catchy melody and some pretty cool drumming too.
Yes.
I enjoy it. I can't bring myself to dislike the song. His vocals are not always great on this song. I think his vocals on the verses are good. The chorus vocals are not great, or just when he gets louder are not super ideal. But still, I think the song is a little funny and decently catchy. So I would throw it a 7.5.
7.5. Wow. So I'm going to be the only one who disagrees, and I do not think this is the worst song on the album. Yeah.
What's the worst song?
Well, it would probably honestly be, just looking at my ratings. Yeah, I think Night Flight's worse. Personally.
Oh my god!
It does not fit the same stratosphere as the rest of the album. Anyway, what I was going to say is I completely disagree. I love the bass thumping. I love the boom, boom, boom constantly. I think it's fantastic. I love it being that loud. And then they gradually bring in the instrumental and the percussion on as the song continues. I will agree about Robert's vocals. Not the best on this album for sure. Definitely a downer. Lyrically, yeah, way too many Hey Mamas. But outside of the Hey Mamas, it's actually a pretty good song lyrically if you read them. I'm gonna go just above Night Flight and go 7.5 to 8. All right, up next we have Sick Again.
We're gonna ignore just the questionable subject matter of
Hey,
this
yo,
song.
Wildcard, is that true?
We're gonna look past it.
Oh. Just had to get to line 3.
It's not great. It's really
Is
rough.
this the song that? Oh no!
It's really rough.
Oh.
You know I'm the one you want, babe. I must be the one you need.
Wow.
Oh, this aged like fucking milk.
Oh Lord.
Unfortunately, I was gonna say I hope this song is just made up, but unfortunately with Paige, I don't think it was.
Yeah, it's not.
No, that's
Not great.
Robert, why?
That's a bit
Zeppelin 2 is like the worst of the numbered series.
Hot chips, I don't really think there's any excuse for it, bro.
Well, there's a very tiny, small amount of excuse, as it was more normalized back then, though it is still really, really fucked up.
Although this guitar is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
great instrumental.
Great instrumental, you know. We can leave these lyrics. I forgot about that.
Oh my god. Forgot why.
I don't know what's worse. The fact that it's a child, or the fact that it sounds like he's using his fame and popularity to get her. It's just like a perfect
I don't
storm
think he had to try
shit.
that hard to use it.
I know, but
I think they were making it readily available.
I know, it's just ugh.
Incredible drumming right there.
Oh, this fucking riff. I see real. He's never heard this song. Coldplay would never.
Yeah, because Coldplay would be in jail.
I don't know. If something came out about Chris Martin, I wouldn't be surprised. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, I'm not expecting him to, you know, write it down in a song.
I am aware of that classic, yes. There are lots of unfortunate behavior.
Stop saying that and doing that. Chris Martin named one of his kids Apple.
I can't say what I
Okay,
want to
well,
say.
people
on
also
stream.
thought-
Let's focus on the song for this one. Great instrumental. I mean, I don't think a single person is disputing that whatsoever. Fantastic from the riffs. The drumming is incredible. The change in the transitions throughout the song, amazing. All that, awesome. Love the instrumental. One of their best on this album. Lyrics are what they are. We can't change them, so we won't talk about them. Robert sounds great. Little overdose on the oohs and ahs and all that, and the yeah, all that. But it does sound pretty damn good throughout the song. I'm gonna give this 8 to an 8.5. Preferred age range. All right, Cole.
Yeah. Not ideal lyricism, considering the subject matter. It's just gross all around. But the instrumental is fire.
It's
Really
good.
great instrumental. The guitar riffs are great. The drumming is probably even better.
Oh, I forgot that was the end of the album. Sorry.
Yeah.
There we go.
Subject matter aside, still quite the little banger right there. Yeah, I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna throw that a 7.5 to an 8.
7.5 to an 8. All right, Noah.
Oh yeah, the ending of this album leaves a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth. We can just move past the lyrics. We know that they fucking suck. And move on to the instrumental, because yeah, it was a banger instrumental. It's just a shame that it got sullied in the way it did. Because yeah,
To
this
the
is just a bit of a groover.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I'd like to move on now.
Well, you haven't
I'll
even
give
ranked
that
it.
like a 7.
7. Final rankings time. So, long album, almost an hour and a half long. We made it all the way through, though, and I appreciate you guys sticking around. So, final rankings time. If you have never been here, and there might be a lot of people who have never been here before, some Zeppelin fans and others, we take our top 3 of the album, we put them in order, we give the album a 1 to 10 ranking, and our final thoughts on it. Let's
And
start.
keep forgetting.
What's that? Oh, yes.
We
and we rank where we have, of all these Zeppelin albums we have gone through so far, we place them in order in their discography. Let's start with Noah.
Okay. For the top 3 of this album, I'll go Kashmir at 3. I'll go. Ooh.
I forgot about that.
I'll go In the Light at 2. And 10 Years Gone at 1. This is a really, really good album. A couple down moments. Not bad. Just not up to par with the rest of the quality of music happening. But some couple really, really good moments as well. In total, I'm feeling around a 9. On a good day, it could probably be a 9.5.
9 to a 9.5.
To rank the discography,
Yes.
Cole gets to hear it again.
Okay.
We go Zeppelin 2, Zeppelin 4. Let me make sure I'm getting it right. Let me have it up on my screen.
Really, really rough.
Yeah, it goes Zeppelin 2, Zeppelin 4, Zeppelin 3, Physical Graffiti, Houses of the Holy. This is how it goes.
Forgot to rank Zeppelin 1.
Oh, Zeppelin 1. Oh, we're getting to the point where there's so many albums that it's hard to fucking remember all of them.
There's 6.
Only start again. Zeppelin 2, Zeppelin 4, Zeppelin 1, Zeppelin 3, Physical Graffiti, and at number 1, Houses of the Holy.
I don't know
There we
about
go.
any of that.
Wow.
I know about all of it.
You might have gotten one of those right.
That was
I got
a really,
every bit
really,
right.
really bad ranking. Holy shit. All right, I will go next. So my top 3 on this album will be In My Time of Dying at 3, 10 Years Gone at 2, and Kashmir, as I already stated, I think is their best song they ever wrote, at number 1. My opinion on this album is simple and easy. This is a 10. And this album is a damn near perfect album, minus some of the vocals on a couple of the songs. And really the only downer I have is Night Flight. It's not even a downer. I still gave it a 7 out of 10, which is just fantastic. This album is incredible. It took some of their absolute peak instrumentals, peak playing throughout their entire discography, and probably their peak songwriting with songs like Kashmir and 10 Years Gone and In the Light and In My Time of Dying. Absolutely phenomenal. They even throw a couple of the for fun songs in there, like Boogie with Stu and the Wanton song. They really change a whole lot throughout their discography, and this album sort of grabs all of it and puts it together. They have blues rock, they got all sorts of genres in here as well. It's really just fantastically well done. I have 0 complaints. My ranking of their discography so far will be Led Zeppelin 1, 2, and 3, House of the Holy, Led Zeppelin 4, Physical Graffiti. That is my order as we have it, and I'm sticking to it. All right, Cole. The resident Zeppelin fan. Give the people what they want.
People cause me physical
On Physical Graffiti?
Shut up.
Okay.
All right. Top 3 has not changed in a very, very long time. I hate to not be able to include 4 because I give 4 songs a 10 on this album, but I had to cut one of them. At 3, I'm gonna go 10 Years Gone, 2 In the Light, and 1 I'm gonna go with Kashmir.
Let's go. W.
Apologies to My Time of Dying. Barely missed it. Yeah, I mean, this is like one of the most successfully ambitious, not only, rock albums or albums of the 70s, but just like albums in general. There's so many fucking high points on this album, especially through the first. I mean, side 4 is obviously not as good as the first 3 sides, but it's still like a solid side to any rock album, really. But yeah, it is just a writing masterclass. Just like in terms of just like writing instrumentals and writing melodies and all that shit. It's just like every decision that they make is right and is awesome and is great. It sounds, I mean, the production is phenomenal here. The mix is great. All the tones, 99% of the tones are like fantastic. It's got some of the best riffs, some of the best songs, some of the best lyricism in their discography, and some of the best drumming performances too. I mean, I think Bono is absolutely
so
fucking insane on this album. And they all are just so locked in together. I mean, and they get super ambitious with songs like "In the Light," which sounds like nothing else in the discography. It's just so much of it is just like peak Zeppelin that even if side 4 isn't quite as strong as the rest of it, like I just cannot not give this album a 10 out of 10.
There it is. Banger opinion. Also, you've been requested to give your top 5 on this album.
Oh, what else would I throw in there?
Well, you did say "In My Time of Dying" barely missed.
In My Time of Dying is 4.
Seaside.
I'll probably go down by the seaside.
Down by the seaside at 5.
Probably.
There we have it. Cool top 5. And our final
The Rover
rank-
and Trampled Underfoot are right there.
And
But
real quick, Cole, your ranking of the discography so far.
alrighty, at 6, I'm gonna go with Led Zeppelin 2, and then I'm gonna go with Led Zeppelin 1. This won't be popular, but 4, I'm gonna go with Houses of the Holy.
Wow! Although I
Then
think
Zeppelin
Oh,
3,
that opinion.
pretty close. Pretty close.
then Zeppelin 3, then Physical Graffiti, and then Zeppelin 4. I mean, this and Zeppelin 4 to me are the 2 best albums of the spoiler, the 2 best albums in their discography. And I mean, they're both like top 15 albums of all time for me. If Robert's vocals were more consistently great, and I suppose like, I don't know, I feel like Zeppelin 4 has just a slightly more versatile track list, just in terms of like having more great acoustic stuff, because there is like some acoustic stuff on here, but it's not like Going to California good. Zeppelin 4 just feels like the more perfect album to me, but Physical Graffiti deserves all of the praise that it receives, and maybe even some more, because there are some people who are not super into this album, which I don't really understand, because it's just written so fucking well to me, and it's so ambitious, and everything they try to do, I feel like they pull off with flying colors here. Yeah. 10 out of 10 album.
10 out of 10. Also, apparently on February 24th, it'll be Physical Graffiti's 50th birthday, so happy early birthday to it. There you go.
Shit.
Very good. All right. Well, chat, and for those watching on YouTube, and I'll adjust the chat in a second, but for those watching on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for making a Physical Graffiti with us. We really appreciate it. We are continuing Led Zeppelin's discography. We will go all the way through, even Presence, even Coda. So we're going to go all the way through to the end, and then we will begin Pink
Are we
Floyd.
doing Coda?
I think we are. Yeah, I think we agreed to it.
Yeah.
Yep. We're doing it all. So then we will begin Pink Floyd and Radiohead's discography after that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like down below, hit subscribe, follow us on Twitter. We post when we go live. You can join us on these. We had a ton of viewers for this one. Zeppelin fans turn up and turn out. So you guys are awesome. And yeah, follow us on Twitter, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell so you can get notified when we go live. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
I don't know.